Hi guys, welcome back to our English virtual class, and for today's video we will be talking about some of the common Filipinized English terms with the alternative meanings. Let us start our discussion about the 5 common Filipinized English terms with their standard and alternative meanings. So the following words that we will be focusing for today's video are bold, chancing, commute, dirty kitchen, and salvage. So for the flow of our discussion, we will be starting with a standard definition before proceeding to the Filipinized definition of each term. So let us begin our discussion with the first term, bold. Bold is an adjective or a noun that usually refers to a person, action, or an idea showing an ability to take risks. It could also be confident and courageous. For example, Philippine lawmakers are bold about their decisions to push through the controversial anti-terrorism bill. The term could also be used with colors and designs, having a strong or vivid appearance. For example, Raya Chen wears a bold tiger print. Now with this tender definition, it will change once it is already used in the Philippine setting. The term bold is still an adjective or a noun. However, it already refers to a person, illustration, action, or a movie showing mature roles and sexy acts. For example, dahil sa kahiligan ni Pedro na manood ng bold, inuumaga na siyang matulog. And dating bold star si Maria bago siya naging hasyendera. So the definition presented when it comes to the Philippine setting, it's somehow shady or giving a negative description to something or someone. However, the term bold is generally accepted by the Filipinos. Let us proceed now to the term chancing or chance. In its standard form, chancing or chance is a verb, or doing something by chance or without any design or plan, or it is unexpected. For example, Edward chanced upon an interesting advertisement. Or it could also be doing something despite being dangerous or of uncertain outcome, meaning someone is doing something without getting any idea on what will be the result or the consequence after doing such. For example, Crystal waited for a few seconds and chanced another look. So this definition changes when it is already in the Philippine setting. The word chancing still becomes a verb, but it already refers to a mild form of harassment, or it is making and taking sexual advances over someone, or it is forced. Okay? For example, habang papunta ako sa paaralan, isang lalaki ang tsumensing na halikan ako. Or, chinansingan na hipuin ng isang lalaki ang barkada nitong babae habang natutulog ito sa kalasingan. So, if you would observe, both definition refers to an action done by someone or someone or a specific person. However, the definition in the Philippines becomes a little negative.
Kapamilya, arestado po ang isang lalaki matapos umanong manghipo sa isang minor de edad sa loob ng sinasakyan nilang jeep sa Tondo, Maynila. Yan ang umagang balita ni Bianca Dava.
Bababa na sana sa sinasakyang pampasaherong jeepney si alias Jenny kasama ang ina, isang anak at 3 pamangkin sa Velasquez Street sa Tondo pasado alas 9:30 kagabi. Pero isang lalaking nakainom umano umakyat sa jeep at bigla na lang hinipuan sa dibdib at binti ang kanyang 17 anyos na anak na babae.
Now let us proceed to the third word, which is commute. The word commute is a verb or a noun that means traveling some distance between one's home and place of work on a regular basis. So it means to say that when we use the word commute in standard meaning, it only means a routine of going to one place to another. It could also be a regular journey of some distance to and from one's place of work. For example, Ryan commutes every day from Escario to UC. However, the definition of the word commute somehow has a little similarity but has a big difference in the Philippines. So the word commute in the Philippines is still a verb, but it refers already to riding any public transportation or a regular journey of someone from home to work without personal mode of transportation or any personal car or service. For example, nahihirapan kaming mga mahihirap sa panahon ngayon dahil kaunti lang ang mga sasakyan. Ang hirap mag-commute araw-araw. So in the Philippines, to make it simpler and to make it understandable, the Filipinos use commute if they don't have their own car or personal service.
48 bagong bagon ay dineliver sa Pilipinas na hindi pa rin nagagamit hanggang ngayon. Ipinagbawal kasi ng Department of Transportation ang paggamit sa mga ito hanggat wala pang international certification na ligtas gamitin ng mga ito. Sa gitna ng mga problema sa pampublikong transportasyon, lumabas sa ulat ng World Economic Forum na kabilang ang Pilipinas sa mga bansa sa Southeast Asia na kulelat pagdating sa transport infrastructure. May report si Sandra Aguinaldo.
Ang araw-araw na pagkukommute kalbaryo para sa ilang Pilipino na mas pinalala pa ng usad pagong na traffic at kabi-kabilang aberya sa daan.
Let us now proceed to our next word, which is dirty kitchen. This phrase is an adjective that refers to untidy place for food preparation. So the definition itself would give us the idea that it is a literal description of something that is not clean, that is untidy, it is unsafe, or it is not hygienic. For example, when I went to the food park near our place, I was disgusted seeing their dirty kitchen. But when we use the word dirty kitchen in the Philippines, it is now a noun that refers to an outer kitchen that is not connected to the main house. For example, pag maramihan yung niluluto ng nanay ko, lalo na pag may karawan or fiesta, dirty kitchen yung ginagamit namin para di magulo sa loob ng bahay. So when you are going to have this definition, it only means that dirty kitchen, unlike to the standard form, is a part of a house. It may be outside the main house, or it could also be inside a house. That really depends on how big the house is. For our last word, which is salvage, salvage is a verb or a noun. It usually refers to the act of saving or rescuing a ship or its cargo, or the act of saving or rescuing the property in danger as from fire, or it could also be an act of saving or rescuing properties from destruction in a calamity. So for example, an emerald and gold cross was salvaged from the wreck. For this sentence, the word salvage is a verb, while the second example is a salvage operation was initiated by the government after the fire incident, which is in a noun form. So this word salvage becomes an exact opposite in terms of its definition when it is used in the Philippines, because the word salvage in the Philippines becomes an act of intentionally killing someone, or it means extrajudicial killing or summary execution of criminals and subversive elements, and the perpetrators are usually cops, syndicates, vigilantes, or communists. For example, nabalitaan ko na sinalvage sa may bayan ang panganay na anak ni Mario. So if you would take into comparison the two definitions from standard to Filipinized, the standard definition only means to save or rescue something or someone, while in the Philippines, it means killing someone.
Sa pagpapatuloy po ng serye ng special report dito sa 24 oras tungkol sa mga krimen, tampok natin ngayong gabi ang biktima ng pamamaslang na kung tawagan ay Salvage. Nako, madalas natin naririnig yung salitang yan. 7 na ang naitatalang biktima ng salvage sa loob lamang ng unang 5 buwan ng taong ito. Naaalarma na ang grupong Volunteers Against Crime and Corruption of the ACC. Ano naman kaya ang hakbang ng pulisya para sukpuin ang problemang ito?
Thank you so much for watching for today's video. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and push the notification bell for our future uploads.